Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a brand new Stone Generator V2, so stay tuned. Now, if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and to also give this video a like because it makes a huge difference for the channel, and don't forget that notification bell. Perfect. Now, before we start, guys, make sure that the pickaxe you're using, if you want stone, make sure it has silk touch, and if you want cobblestone, make sure it doesn't have the silk touch enchantment. Perfect. Now at this point, guys, we'll be using a haste 2 beacon to really maximize efficiency, and the kind of pickaxe I'm using has unbreaking 3 and efficiency 5. Now as you come approach this, guys, you're going to notice you have a light indication system to let you know when the system is off, and the great thing is when you hit those pressure plates, the light turns on, letting you know that the system is ready. And the great thing is everything will go in that chest right in front of you. And this fence actually serves a purpose because it allows you to hit the pressure plate and to hit that 5-block range with no headaches. Now once you get right here in the center, guys, you're just going to go straight across, and I'm going to show you exactly how much you get in a 1-minute time frame. Of course, we're going to fast forward this because we don't have 1 minute to watch this, but you're going to get my drift. And as you can see, guys, it works extremely well and extremely fast. And look at that, we got almost 5 stacks. Look at that, 4.5 stacks of cobblestone in just 1 minute. Now, of course, guys, if I had silk touch, we'll be having stone. But like I said beginning, guys, that's the way you kind of would distinguish the cobblestone with the stone. And of course, guys, with no haste, you will be getting about 2 stacks on a regular day. Now, enough talking, let's jump right into it, guys. Make sure you have these dimensions before you even start the game. Perfect. Now, at this point, guys, we're going to right here in the center. And on the sides here, you're going to place 1 block, about 1 block away from the wall at that location right there, you see? Now, you're going to place a repeater right there and there with a redstone dust going forward. And over here, guys, you're going to do the same exact thing. With a block in front of it, 2 repeaters with the redstone dust, and another block right there. And then 2 more repeaters and a redstone dust. And you're going to leave that corner blank for now. Then you're going to make sure that each repeater is on 2 ticks. Now, once you've done that, you're going to place an observer block right there, like so. You're going to wrap this all around with a block right in the center and a regular piston on top of it. Now, of course, guys, you're going to repeat and mimic the same exact thing as we did on this side because it's going to be a mirror image pretty much. So whatever you do on one side, you're going to do on the other. Now, once you've done that, you should have this kind of look. Now, starting right here, you're going to place an observer block right there, right on top of that repeater. And as you can see, guys, the observer block is on the left hand side, so place it right there on the left, and on this side right there on the left, and on the other side once again on the left hand side. You see how it all kind of goes in the same direction? Now, of course, on this side, guys, we're going to place the repeater just like that one on this side. Of course, if you look at it, that will be on the right hand side, but you kind of get the drift. You're going to repeat the same pattern. So right there on the right, and on the right. Perfect. Now at this point, guys, you should have this kind of look. Now what we're going to do here, guys, just right here in the front, guys, you're going to place 1 observer block going sideways, like so. Delete that. Right there, like right on top of that repeater, but at that angle. Then you're going to place a block right next to it. Now, temporarily, guys, you're going to have to delete these 2 blocks right over here in the bottom, the floor, pretty much. And place 1 sticky piston going downwards. And you're going to leave that spot underneath empty. So place your block there, leave that block underneath empty, and place the 1 back on the side. And of course, repeat the same style on this side as well. Now, believe it or not, that observer block with the red block in front of it actually activates when the piston gets activated, causing the system to turn on. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a block right on top of each observer block that we first placed. And you're going to repeat the same thing on this side as well. These really come together, guys. Trust me, you're going to love how this works. And at this point, guys, you're going to place one regular piston right on the side of each block, and they all have to be facing the center. And you're going to repeat the same thing on this side as well. Now you can take a block of your choice, any block, glass block, whatever you want to choose, and you're going to fill this center up all around it. See? And of course, do that on the opposite end. Now the cool thing about this design, you're actually using two stone generators at the same time in perfect sequence. Now over here on the side, guys, you're going to fill these gaps up beautifully, alright? So fill that up when you get a chance. And you're going to make this nice, perfect kind of square kind of thing. See? And over here as well. And voila, guys, you should have this look at this point. Now, right behind those pistons and each piston in front of you, you're going to place an unmovable block. You can use a furnace or obsidian, but it has to be a block that cannot be moved by any piston. Now, just for the sake of the tutorial, guys, I'm going to use obsidian. It's kind of a universal block, but it could be any block that cannot be moved. And you can place that right behind each piston. Now, once you've done that, guys, right over here in front of the piston, you're actually going to delete that block on each one. And on the sides, you're going to place one bucket of water. Now, believe it or not, that little space right there in the middle makes a huge difference with the whole design. Prevents the water source from actually happening, and prevents the system from actually messing up as far as the water and the lava combination from kind of interacting the wrong way. So trust me, guys, you're going to want to make that little space in between. And on top, guys, you're going to fill this entire section right up. Okay? Now, if you want to, you can place this little T shape in the middle. Trust me, that's all going to get pushed out later, so make sure it's a block that you don't really need. Like dirt or just something, any block. Now, like I said earlier, guys, just cover up this entire top end till you create this exact look. Now, from the center, you're going to go one block on each side and delete the block. So one block there, delete in. And you're going to create this pattern. And in that spacing, you're going to put one bucket of lava in each one. So once again, repeat the same thing. Put one block in. And place your buckets of lava on each corner like so. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a few other blocks right over here, guys. You're going to place one block right there. Some redstone dust. A block right there. And about 4 blocks like so. And 2 blocks on this side as well. Place a comparator going forward. With a block in front of it. And 2 pieces of redstone dust. And make sure that comparator is on subtract mode. With a redstone dust on the side. A block on the side. And a regular piston like so. Then you're going to place an obsidian block on top. And an obsidian block on the back of it. And that's going to really secure this design. Now once again, repeat the same thing. Put this 2x3 pattern right there. A block on top of that lava. With a redstone dust on top of it. Comparator going forward on subtract mode with a block in front of it. 2 pieces of redstone dust with a redstone dust on the side. And a block right there. With a regular piston going inwards. And right in the center, guys, you're going to place your obsidian right there and there as well. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. I kind of didn't realize I say guys a lot, but you kind of get my drift. You know what I'm talking about. Now, you're going to place a straight line of blocks with the redstone dust on each corner. A repeater going forward. Another repeater going forward. And another block like so. and 2 right there in the front, and 2 repeaters going forward. Now this is very crucial. It has to do with the signal strength and the timing of all this. And that's going to create these pistons to shoot off at the perfect timing to have this going completely smooth and very fast. Now once you're done with that look, guys, I'm going to create the last circuit to this whole thing. Place 2 blocks in the center. Then you're going to go and place 2 redstone dust on top and 2 blocks on the inside with a repeater going forward. Then a block right on the side where the comparators are at. 2 pieces of redstone torch. And a block right on top. And a straight line of redstone dust. A block on both ends. Then you're going to place a redstone torch right there on the side of that block and on this side. And a block right on top. Because the thing is, when you turn this system off, I want everything to be off. I don't want nothing lingering or kind of catching on. Now on the side here, you're going to place 1 redstone torch there and there as well. Now watch when I turn it on, guys. You see? It goes in perfect sync and it just runs so smoothly. Because the repeater's on sync, everything's on perfect timing. And when you turn it off, that bottom piston prevents the loop from going. Now let's finish the whole front end of this. Now you're going to place 2 blocks like so and a large chest on the bottom. Now the reason we turn that on is so that you get the full length of this going. Then you can place 2 hoppers like so and 2 more going towards the chest. And 4 hoppers on both sides going towards that first one. So you should have a total of a straight line of 5 hoppers and then the hopper on the bottom, you see? Then you're going to place a block on the side of the chest and you can extend that upwards about 1 more with a redstone lamp. And another block on top and kind of make this nice framework like so. Then you're going to add some stairs underneath to kind of give this nice little area. And put some blocks as the floor. Now at this point, guys, create a nice little framework right around this whole thing. And in the center here, guys, you're going to add either a fence, iron bars, whatever you want to use. Just make sure you put something there of that nature. And right where we put the pressure plates, underneath this block right here, you're going to place 2 blocks like so. And a third one, and place a block on top of it. Before you do that, place a straight line of redstone dust. That's going to activate the lamp, which we're about to set up. I'll place a block there with a redstone torch in front of that block with a block on the side, block on top of it, and a piece of redstone dust. Perfect. See? So when you press the pressure plate, it activates the light and it lets you know that the system is on at that moment. Now to prevent that from curving, on this side, place a straight line of blocks. And you're going to add a straight line of redstone dust because of course you want this whole thing to turn on properly. See? So there's no interference and this is a perfect kind of smooth transition between the front and the back of the system. Now of course, pause the video, cover this whole section up if you want to make it look flush. And I highly suggest leaving a 1 block of space in between here so that nothing gets interrupted. Now, once you've done that, guys, the design is complete and you can customize it to your own likings, guys. I hope you enjoyed this and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.